Hey, everyone. It's Jenny here, coming to you live from my snow globe. I had to go live because it's so beautiful. And I have a couple of things to say to you today about having more fun in your business. So, first up, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday weekend. For those of you who celebrate, I had the most incredible time. It feels like it was a long time ago now, even though it was only a few days ago because it was full. A lot was happening. And I want to share two lessons from the experience because that's how I roll. I'm always looking for these nuggets and these pieces of wisdom. One, a lot can change in a year. A lot can change in a year. And my experience this year as compared to last year and many different factors was vastly different and better. And so I want to make sure you remember that a lot can change in a year. You have to be willing to tell a new story. All right. And I see so many people get stuck in the same story. They tell the same story over and over and over again. And you've got to be willing to tell that new story. And so that is one of my lessons from this incredible weekend. The other is there's always another way. And so often in business, in life, we think it's got to be this way, and this is the way it's always gone. And if it doesn't go this way, then something's wrong and we're wrong and whatever. There's always another way. If you hit a roadblock, and we're all going to hit roadblocks at some point, there's always another way. And I want to give a shout out to Moana 2 for that lesson. We went to see that movie over the weekend. We had several hours to play with in between two hockey games. Shout out to my son Luke and his Berkshire Bruins team. They won the championship, and it was a blast. And we saw that movie together, and that was this gem from the movie that I wanted to share with you. A few other ideas, concepts for you to play with today around having more fun in your business. I'm thrilled to have you here today. I'm sitting here in my snow globe. It's absolutely beautiful. A few hours ago, I took my dad to the airport. He's flying back to Atlanta, and now I'm here, and I'm just so grateful to be living in this snow globe and talking to you and having a chance to really dive back into what I want to create, what I'm talking about, what I'm helping you to do now and down the line. And it's have more fun in your business, make more money in your business, make more impact in your business. And here are a few ideas for how you can do that. As I know, it can get confusing sometimes. It can get overwhelming sometimes. It can get frustrating sometimes because the market's always shifting and changing, and what used to work doesn't work so well anymore or as well anymore. What you used to be really into, you're not as into anymore. And so things are shifting and changing. And so here are some ideas for you to have more fun in your business, because the mantra I live by, which I have found to be rock solid, is this: the more fun I have, the more people I help, and the more abundance, opportunities, and joy I receive. So having fun is incredibly important. It helps you, well, help more people and receive more abundance, opportunities, and joy. And is that something that matters to you? It matters to me, and it matters to the clients who I work with. And so here are some ideas for how you can have more fun in your business. Are you ready? Okay, let's do this thing. So what you name your offers, your creations, your work. Our work has a name. There's an identity to it. There's a brand attached to this creation. And typically that brand gets conveyed with words, with imagery, with colors, with pictures, all of it. And naming something, your thing, is a blast, okay? And I want you to have fun with it. I want you to go to town with it. I want it to be the thing that you feel, you see, you sense, and then you call it something. You give it a name. You capture the essence as best you can within this name. All right? And so that's an incredible way to have more fun in your business. I'll tell you in a story in a moment to back that up. Some other ideas, well, how you design your programs, what you put into the program. What are the elements? What is the actual architecture of the program? How does it get delivered? How does it get shared? Okay, How are you launching that program into the world? How do you enroll for it? Can you have fun with that? Can you make it juicy, interesting, dynamic? You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You can do it the way that you are called to. Like really be in your zone of genius around this. And also you're going to need to stretch yourself because that's just the game. We're always stretching ourselves. And if you're not willing to get uncomfortable, you're only going to scratch the surface on what is possible for you. The photography that you use in your brand and what you put on social and what you have on your website and what you put on your program pages, all that photography can be a lot of fun, and it should show you in all of your brilliance. Like really show yourself to your audience, to the world. Okay. Let your copy reflect that true voice of yours. When we read your copy, that copy should be the way that you talk, the way that you communicate. It's you, it's your voice that will be heard by the right person. We don't need to talk to the entire world. You don't need your work to be received by every single person. It won't be. There are people who will not be able to receive what it is that you are putting out there. They just can't. They don't get it. They don't want to get it. It's not their language, and you don't have to change your language to try to convince them to come into your world. Your world is for those who want to be in that world, who are going to be activated by that world. Okay. Client gifts, what you share with your amazing clients. If you choose to do that, that's another way to bring more fun into your business. And there's, so many other things I can say about that, but I wanted to give you some thought starters here and tell you a quick story before I wrap up this video. Many years ago, I realized that I wanted to put out this body of work, and it was my way of engaging in the highest and best use of me with the limited amount of hours that I had. And I felt this name come through, this name of a program come through. It was so very clear to me. And that name was Energy Queen. And at the time I was in a mastermind, and I shared it with some of my fellow members of that particular group. And I remember someone in that group who I love, and she just said, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. They won't get it. It's not it. And I believed her over myself. And for weeks, I was like, okay, I got to come up with a different name. And that name wouldn't leave me alone. And it came back, and I finally said, that's the name. That's what it is. I'm holding firm on that name. And so that's a story and a lesson for you to trust your own guidance on your creations. It's very helpful to have, strategic advisors and coaches, and certainly your own mastermind group, but they should never be above your own inner guidance system. Okay. And that's really the way I roll. Is I help my clients trust themselves. You've got to trust yourself. We want to hear your voice. We want to see your creations. We want to see you out here doing your thing in a greater way. I am committed, certainly in this year ahead, to helping you, my people, coaches, therapists, you healers, you wellness practitioners, consultants, those of you who have incredible service-based businesses. I want to help you make more money in this year ahead. And not just make more money and certainly more impact, but more profit. So many people, once you figured out this money game, you're spending more than you need to when it comes to growing your business, and you don't have the profits that you really deserve to live the kind of life that you want to live. And we're going to be looking at that in my mastermind, Energy Queen. And so that program that I created so many years ago has changed forms in many different ways. And now I have designed it, and it is going to be this incredible mastermind journey that I will be kicking off with a crew of amazing women this month. We are getting this adventure started on December 18th, and we are enrolling for our incredible clients who are going to be joining me and the other amazing women on this adventure. And I'm just so excited for this, and I want to make sure I'm doing my part and letting you know this is available. This is available. We are enrolling for 6 or 12-month options. I can talk to you about how that will work. I am all about curating the group, and I will tell you the women inside are the real deal. They're going for it, and they know what this is going to allow them to do. And a big piece of what we're going to be playing with in this experience are what we're calling sacred sales sprints. And so we are talking about money. We are talking about the language of money, how money moves. And money moves because we move, you move, I move. And so what I'm looking for, and this is how business is fun, is that we move, we move, we move, we move. And so I would love to connect with you about Energy Queen Mastermind. If this is something that you want to talk about being a part of, I am looking for those movers and shakers, those of you who are out there who know that you have something incredible that you are bringing out into the world and you want a really powerful and supportive structure so that you are only engaged in the highest and best use of you. You have designed your container so that this beautiful abundance can flow in without you burning out in the process or without you overgiving or overspending in order to achieve a goal. Okay. And so I will drop the link to the application below this video. It's jennyfennig.com/mastermind. Reach out to me, DM me if you want to connect. We can have a call alongside your application to really make sure that this is a right fit. I'm all about right fit. And with that, I'm going to sign off. I am a mother of 3 and duty calls. I need to engage in school pickup now in this beautiful snow globe winter wonderland of mine. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I am very much looking forward to the most incredible 2025. It is on, it is on, it is on. Have more fun in your business. You're loud, and I would love the opportunity to help you amp that up even more. All right, be well and talk soon.